Hey guys, welcome back to Wix It Fix It Garage. Today I've got a Homelite Weedeater. It's a 26cc mixed gas Weedeater. The complaint on it was that it was hard to crank, or it got where it was hard to crank. Now when it cranks, it just dies. I mean, that can be anywhere from a spark plug to the carburetor diaphragm, or a filter stopped up on these things. You just don't never know. But what I was going to do is just go ahead and do a carb change and filter change and the air filter change. I mean, that way it'll eliminate all the problems that it could be. It's a 2019 model, so yeah, I mean, it's been used a little bit, but it's still in really good shape. But yeah, it seems to be. I'm just gonna do a change on it. Yeah, that's a little, is that, oh, well, that ain't good. Apparently, I'll have to tell him not to leave it. When you store these things during the winter, drain the gas out of them and crank them until they die, and that'll save your problems like this here. It'll keep this gas, excuse me. Y'all know gasoline now has got 10% ethanol in there, and it forms a shellac in these small engines if you let it set over winter, and it'll cause problems after a while, like this one's having. But I don't know if that's what the problem is, but yeah, on right here I just marked the gas line and filter line. That way I'll know which one's which, because these usually one's bigger than the other, but these were the same size. But yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Let me get I'm gonna clean it off. I need to figure a place to set this thing. Alright, I'm gonna clean off this carb a little bit. I got some sea foam. It's really good for cleaning off carburetors. You actually use it on cars to clean the internal carbs and stuff, but it loosens all that up real good on these. Yeah, I'm pulling that carb, but I was just trying to clean it up where I can see all the bolts. A lot of this is going back on there, the guards and stuff. This might be a little loud for a second. that adjusted. That's part of it though. Yeah, you can see it cleaned it up really good. Just blow it off. It's 10 times better than what it was. Now we can start taking it apart here in a minute. Yeah, I think there's still a little bit of gas in here too. I noticed it was splashing around. What I meant to say with that seafoam is it's usually used for throttle bodies. You can clean on cars and trucks on the inside. It cleans them really well, but it makes a good cleaner for this. Anyway, just trying to clean off all this. Ain't gotta be perfect, but you don't want none of that falling in your motor while you're changing a part. And that should do it. Get that away from there. Let it fall in the tank. Now we'll have to find a gas tank. Put that empty gas in there. Pull those out. Get all that dirt away from that. I don't want it falling into the gas. Y'all see what's going on. Wasn't much in there, but just want to make sure I got it all out. Alright, we're going to go over this and see what's in here. It's the carburetor kit. Make sure it's the right one, whatnot. And there's the filters. That's the adjustment for the wrench for the carburetor. Carburetor, 2 gaskets. That's it. You got your new primer bulbs, and it comes with a new spark plug, a new gas filter, and these are for your carb and your filter housing. Let's see what this looks like. Make sure it's going to be the right one. It came with one on it. That's crazy. That's nice they send you extra ones, because they do go bad quick. Sorry about that. Phone never rings until I'm doing something. But y'all know how that is. Anyway, let's check this and see if this is going to be the right one. Yeah, I don't know. This one looks a little different. Okay, the choke's there. This one has the choke on there. Yep. Well, this ain't the right carburetor. It might, let me see. Well, I believe it'll work though. It's a little different, but it looks like it'll bolt up. Just got a different kind of choke. I believe as long as the throttle will hook up, that's what I'm worried about. Let me see. Yeah, well, that ain't gonna work. That throttle's here on this one. And on this one, you can see it's right. If I can get this over here to show you. It's down there on the side coming up, so it's different. This carburetor actually doesn't look bad. We can try changing the plug and filter. We can put a new gas filter on it and go from there. Get that straight. Well, that's the wrong carburetor, so what I'm going to do is before I started the video, I actually tried to crank and it did crank and die, but I want to check the plug and see what kind of shape it's in. Then if it's fouled, then I might just change the filters and clean the carb. Oh, it's definitely bad. Look at that. It's fouled. That's probably why it would crank and die. That and the gas filter. Because although that filter was gummed up, it did hold back the dust. I'll probably clean that filter out good, it's still usable, and then I'll change that filter. Find you something like this if you got anything. These kits usually come with a little, it's about that long, with a little round circle that you can reach in there and pull out the filter, but this one didn't come with one. If you got a pair of needle nose or something, you can get a hold of it. Let me see. Well, actually, let me stop this. I'm gonna find that little filter puller. Alright, I'm back. This is what I was talking about. It's a little, it usually comes with a kit. That way you can reach in there and slide it around the filter, then pull it out. If this one will work on this one. Well, this one was made for that Poland blower I done. I'm gonna have to make one, I guess. See if this will get a hold of it. Got to be careful. I don't want to puncture that line. Oh, come here now. Don't be stubborn. Looks like I've got new lines. Yeah, that old filter's seen better days. Let me check this. Hose. Yeah, I better make sure these are the right size hose before I go to pulling. No, they're not. I thought I might have one. I think these are okay though. They feel soft. Like I said, it's only like 5 or 6 years old. Yeah, they feel fine. I'm just gonna put a new filter on it. And I'm gonna snip that in. It'll stay on there snug. Yeah, you want to slide that little push clip up on there. That way when you do put the filter in, it'll slide down over it and lock. Like that. That way it'll stay on there. That's all you do, and just push it back in there. Well, this thing's fighting me all the way, isn't it? Oh, where's my big screwdriver? I just had a big one here, just in case. There we go. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. Slide that back. That's fine. Anyway, we got a new. I'll check the gaps. It looks fine. Make sure y'all can see this, how terrible at filming. Just snug these things, don't put them in there too tight. Make sure that thing's all the way in there. Yeah, if you ain't sure, you can look right there at the base of the plug and see where it's, like right here, make sure that's flat against it where you don't strip it. There we go. Now I gotta clean out that filter. Yeah, just like I said, this seafoam is actually really gentle too. It won't hurt your filters if you do have to clean one. If you run into problems like I do, it cleans them right out. So that's pretty clean. Let me get a shop towel right quick. And you can just take a shop towel after you clean it like that and just roll it up real easy and squeeze. It'll get all that excess out. And the good thing about that stuff is that it'll evaporate. Let's clean off this excess stuff. There we go. Well, that'll work. Okay. I'll clean out this thing. Yeah, let's find some of this. Let me crank this thing up for a minute. I gotta blow this out. Sorry about that. I know it's loud for a minute there. There we go. It's clean. This just goes in here like this. That's all there is to it as far as changing the filter and your plug and cleaning the carbon stuff. I want to do a change, but of course they sent me the wrong one. But I think I'm almost positive this carburetor might be okay. I was thinking that before I even started the video, but we'll find out. Give me a minute. All right, let's see. Put a little petrol in it. back in there. Alrighty, see if this thing will crank. Let's see. There's choke. Oh, I guess I should prime it. Well, it's not hitting for some reason. It cranked earlier before I even pulled the I got a feeling I flooded it. Alright, let's see if this thing will crank. I've already primed it. Make sure it's getting gas. Yeah, it just hasn't been running forever. I got an idea. Let's try this. This sucker's wearing me out. Oh, well, maybe that carburetor is bad. Yes, we're going to take it off in a minute. Well, it won't crank, so I'm going to go in here and see what's wrong. Let's see. Here's the it's opening up. Yeah, it might be a needle valve stopped up. Right there. I don't know if you can see in there. I doubt it. It opens up, but there's a needle valve right there. Sorry. Nope. I don't know. We'll see here in a minute. Well, it won't crank. And as you know, that carburetor they sent me is the wrong one. And this is just real life. This is how it is sometimes. I mean, the carburetor is messed up. And all I can do is just send that one back and order another one. But I was debating on whether to even post this because it didn't run, but I mean, that's just how it is sometimes. But when I get the carburetor, I'll film the second segment and show you how to put that on there. But anyway, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. And when that gets here, I'll show you how to put it on there. Thank you.